Hiya! Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to Darren in the Studio, my brand new YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in this time round for another video. Before we go any further, I just wanted to thank everybody for all their subscriptions, all their comments, all their likes, all that kind of stuff. If you haven't subscribed already, then please do so. It really helps my channel out. And of course, please do leave your comments and your views at the bottom. Absolutely love reading what you guys think. This time round, I thought I'd do a little bit of DIY, and I don't mean putting up shelves or fixing the car at the weekend. I want to talk about bands and artists and acts that have decided to just go it alone and put out their own product. Now, it's been possible for bands and artists to have their product available to fans or anybody who wants to access it for a long time. Ever since the internet came along, it's made it much easier for bands to obviously to upload their music on things like Bandcamp and stuff like that. But also, bands and artists have been able to put their material on Facebook and of course here on YouTube for literally nothing. But it's always been possible to actually make physical product. And when I say physical product, I mean cassettes, CDs, vinyl, mini discs. All these things have been available at gigs for a long time. And it seems more popular now than ever, now that bands and artists can also sell this product, not just at gigs physically, but they can also sell this product via their websites, and you can get a CD through the post or a record through the post. Now, bands often always want to get recognized by record companies and stuff like that, but sometimes it just pays and it seems a lot easier to make the product yourself, and that's what this video is all about. So I've been through my collection, both vinyl, CDs and the cassettes as well, and picked out just a few examples of where bands have decided to do it themselves and make their own product. These are not CDRs. These are not sort of cheap blank tapes that have been recorded on a tape-to-tape machine. These are all product that have been made professionally for the band and financed by the band. All right, so I've decided to do them in alphabetical order as they would appear in my collection. So we're going to start with a band called Bang Bang Firecracker. Here they are. This is their latest set of CDs. It's a trilogy of CDs. Each album they're all EPs. Each CD has 3 tracks on them, although one of them has 4 tracks, but it's just 2 versions of the same song. Now, the great thing about Bang Bang Firecracker is they've really concentrated on the artwork. I mean, look how beautiful that is. Each CD features the same similar kind of artwork. Not the same, but similar. And each album, of course, has the CDs inside. You get free stickers as well, which is always cool. And also you get the booklets in each one. Each of the CDs is different. They all have different songs on them. And I did hear, I was talking to Kieran, who's the songwriter and guitarist and singer of Bang Bang Firecracker. He did tell me that they were thinking of putting all these EPs onto one album. That would be great, wouldn't it? But Bang Bang Firecracker, see evil, speak evil and hear evil. 3 CDs available. You can get these from sort of Bandcamp. You can also get them via their website, Facebook page. You know the drill. It's just Google it and I'm sure you'll find them. And of course you can check them out at gigs. You can buy this product at gigs. So that's the first one, Bang Bang Firecracker. If you're into your rock music, 3-piece band, really great songs, really good hard driving rock. Second one I thought I'd show you is this. This is Beth Blade and the Beautiful Disasters. This is Beth's second album. I do have a first album. It's up there in the CDs. All three of our albums are self-financed. This was the second one, Show Me Your Teeth. This is on black vinyl. Again, professionally printed, professionally pressed, but totally DIY'd, totally financed by the band themselves, which also makes it more important, as far as I'm concerned, to buy the product, you know, because the band have actually forked out quite a lot of money, not just for the recording, but to get something like this printed, sleeves and vinyl and themselves does cost quite a lot of money. Beth signed that one personally to me. Thanks for that. This is Beth's latest album, Beth Blade and the Beautiful Disasters. This album's called Mythos, Confessions, Tragedies and Love. Again, totally self-financed. I think this was recorded at the Rockfield Studios, where a lot of classic rock has been made over the years. This was part of a package, crowdfunding kind of package, if you like. This is out on red limited edition vinyl. Again, bespoke labels and all that sort of stuff. Signed on the inner sleeve. And this particular album also comes with some signed stuff, which was part of the if you donated money for the album to be recorded, you know, via sort of crowdfunding and stuff like that, you got that. And also you got this, the nice little hoodie, which I'm wearing at the moment. Beth Blade and the Beautiful Disasters. I can guarantee, mark my words, they will be playing some of the biggest festivals that are around. And I did say to Beth Blade not that long ago that, mark my words, she will be playing Download before very long. This is her artwork as well. Beth Blade and the Beautiful Disasters. They've got 3 albums out and an EP, and you can pick these up via their website, Facebook page, and all that kind of stuff. Just get in contact with her and she'll send you some stuff. Beth Blade and the Beautiful Disasters, superb albums. Going right back to the early days of when I was going, watching bands, I picked this particular cassette up. This is an early version of bands doing it themselves. Professionally printed cassette, 3-track cassette, Boneyard, the Freebase EP. Picked this up at a club called Juicy Lucy's in Corby. Would be 91, 92 sort of time. Another example, an early example of bands doing it themselves. Here's another DIY band, the Diablos. This album is called Riding the Long Road. 13-track album. Really beautiful artwork. Like I say, these are not CDRs, these are proper printed CDs. And also with this, you get a beautiful booklet. Tells you a little bit about the band, the band's history. If you get a chance to check out the Diablos, do so. They are a British country rock band, the Diablos. Next, someone else who's decided to go DIY. This is a guy called Dean Dovey. Now, I know Dean quite well. I used to work with him. Singer-songwriter. This is his debut 10-track album. Totally self-penned, self-financed, beautiful artwork. And some of you, people might know a guy called Jason Edwards. All you rock fans, Wolfsbane fans will know who Jason Edwards is. Jason has a recording studio where this was recorded. And Jason Edwards of Wolfsbane fame actually appears on this album as well. Dean Dovey, Journey to the Sun is the album. Superb. If you like your singer-songwriters with a bit of passion, good stuff. Dean Dovey, check it out. Again, available via Facebook, Bandcamp, all that kind of stuff. The Johnson Brothers are next. Now, the Johnson Brothers were basically Keith Buck and Ginty Johnson. This is Ginty, this is Keith. This album was made and finished off after Ginty had passed away, and it was his wishes that all the proceeds of this album would go to Macmillan Cancer. Great little album this. These are all cover versions on here, but if you get a chance to pick this up, then do so. It is really a beautiful album. He was a great singer, great guitarist, great band. Members of Talon finished this off, the Eagles tribute band. We'll be checking in with Talon in just a moment. The Johnson Brothers, Out of the Blue, another self-financed album. Here's another one. This is brand new. This is a band called Loco. These come from the Birmingham area. This album's called The Awakening. Went to the launch party of this album at Billesley Rock Club over there in Kings Heath, sort of Birmingham way. Loco, The Awakening. Been playing tracks from this album on my radio shows. Beautiful artwork. Like I say, these are not CDRs. These are proper printed CDs made professionally. Just the bands have decided to DIY, do it themselves. Available via their website, Facebook page. I think this is also available on Amazon, I think. But if you sort of Google it, you'll find out. And of course, you can pick this up at gigs. Metatrons, another band DIYing it. Another self-financed album, more beautiful artwork. 4-piece band. Saw these at the Vic in Colville last year, well, a couple of years ago when it was locked down, when we were just starting to get out. The album's called Deconstruction. Pick this up. Really great little album. This is, can't really describe the music. It's kind of rock, rockabilly. I don't know, it's hard to say. A bit like sort of Echo Belly kind of sounding, you know? The Metatrons, Deconstruction. Another self-penned, self-financed album. Let's go to more vinyl. This would be possibly the earliest example I have of a band DIYing. This is a band called Nutmeg. And I used to work with this guy, Neil Taylor. There's Neil on the back just there. Neil Taylor was the drummer of Nutmeg. If you're out there, Neil, I hope you're well. Nutmeg, it's on the Ground label. You get it? Ground Nutmeg, their own label. Came out in 1989, this. Came out on CD and vinyl. And I bought this from Neil when I worked with him many, many years ago. Well, when it came out in 1989. This is on black vinyl. If you find this album, this is going to be out of print now and would have been out of print for a long, long time. Got nice bespoke labels. If you find this album, please do pick it up. If you find it in sort of like a second-hand record shop or something like that, you'll like this. Nice sort of rocky. Again, difficult to sort of pin down what the music is. Sort of alternative, sort of difficult to say really. Nutmeg, Electric Putty is the album. Another self-financed album. Now then, last but not least, I mentioned a guy called Keith Buck with the Johnson Brothers. Keith Buck is a member of this band, Talon. This is the acoustic collection. All cover versions of different artists, not just, I mean, Talon are a Eagles tribute, but they do all sorts of other things. Simon & Garfunkel, the Eagles are represented on here, the Beatles, all sorts of bands, cover versions that they've done on here. Beautiful artwork. I really, absolutely superb artwork on this CD. I think that's what makes the difference between a CDR and a band that are putting out their own thing. There's the band. That's Keith Buck just there. If you ever get a chance to check out Talon, they are superb live. They really are. They put on a great show, great musicians. Musicianship absolutely second to none. And another band where you think to yourself, why aren't they signed? Probably my favourite artwork of the stuff that I've showed you in this particular video. Talon, the acoustic collection, again, probably available from the Talon website. That is just a selection of albums, CDs, cassettes and vinyl that I have in my collection, where bands have DIY'd it, done it themselves, and it's getting more and more popular now and more accessible to do. It's not a cheap thing to do for any band, but it is a way of having physical product out there, because like I said before, it's a lot easier to go into a studio, record the music that you want to record, and then put it onto a website and get the fans. If you want to download it, you just go to the website. But a lot of people like me want physical product, want something that they can have in a collection. And I also, you know, I think it supports the band a little bit more as well. That's it for now. Thanks for watching the video. Again, please like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications for when I'm doing more videos. Put all your comments and views at the bottom. It really does help the channel along. And again, I just want to thank you for supporting the channel and being part of it. Thanks for swinging by, and we'll see you again on another video. Ta-da.